For decades, scientists have chased the dream of quantum computing, a technology that promises to change everything from medicine to climate science. Now, 2025 has delivered not one, but 15 stunning breakthroughs, with the top discovery holding the power to reshape the entire field. Classical computers are reaching their limits, and the world needs faster, smarter answers. Quantum is finally stepping forward. Number 15, climate and energy modeling. Running a power grid is like juggling thousands of moving parts at once. Classical supercomputers struggle to test every possible schedule. In 2025, IonQ and Oak Ridge researchers combined quantum and classical computing to schedule 26 generators across a full day using a 36-qubit system. At the same time, teams explored fluid flow and tsunami simulations. These aren't just experiments. They point to a world where renewable energy systems can be planned with greater accuracy and climate forecasts can be more reliable. Quantum tools are starting to show they can help solve urgent environmental challenges. Number 14. Drug discovery acceleration. Designing new medicines often gets stuck at one critical stage: simulating molecules at the atomic level. The calculations are so complex that even supercomputers choke. In 2025, IBM's Heron chip modeled RNA structures of up to 60 nucleotides, while IonQ simulated protein folding with 12 amino acids. These might sound small, but they represent steady progress in breaking one of the hardest barriers in drug research. Faster, more accurate simulations mean scientists could design vaccines and treatments in weeks instead of years, transforming how humanity responds to health crises. Quantum may soon become medicine's strongest ally. Number 13. DARPA's US 2QC program. Every quantum computer today struggles with one big problem: noise. Errors creep in constantly, making results unreliable. That's why fault-tolerant, the ability for a system to detect and fix its own mistakes, is the holy grail. In 2025, DARPA advanced Microsoft and PsiQuantum into the final stage of its US 2QC program. This isn't just research anymore. It's a mission to build and validate a truly fault-tolerant machine. Coming from the same agency that helped launch the internet and GPS, this move shows fault-tolerant quantum computing has become a matter of national importance. Number 12. Quantum interconnect breakthroughs. Instead of building one massive chip, researchers are learning how to connect smaller quantum modules, just like today's data centers. Oxford scientists linked two ion trap modules with light, teleporting a quantum gate at 86% fidelity and even running Grover's algorithm across them. At the same time, superconducting teams connected chips with 99% efficiency in under 100 nanoseconds. These advances show that modular quantum machines, where many smaller systems are linked into a powerful network, are not just theory anymore. This is how we might scale from dozens of qubits to millions. Number 11. Optical tweezer arrays. Picture thousands of atoms suspended in place by beams of laser light, like tiny marbles floating in space. This is the promise of neutral atom computing. In 2025, Caltech researchers scaled such arrays to more than 6,000 atoms, keeping them stable for 12 seconds, a lifetime in quantum terms, with readout accuracy above 99.99%. Smaller setups also reached 99.5% 2-qubit gate fidelity. Neutral atom platforms now combine scale and precision in ways no other approach has managed. For many experts, this puts them among the strongest candidates for building million-qubit machines. Number 10. Pascal's global expansion. Quantum progress isn't only about physics, it's also about supply chains and manufacturing. In 2025, French startup Pascal, a leader in neutral atom processors, announced new facilities in Saudi Arabia and South Korea. While it sounds like business news, it signals something bigger: quantum hardware moving from niche labs into a global industry. By spreading production across multiple regions, Pascal reduces bottlenecks and helps create a truly international supply chain. Just as chip fabrication plants built the classical computer age, quantum foundries may soon fuel the next revolution, and Pascal is setting that stage. Number 9. D-Wave simulates magnetic materials. Understanding magnetic materials, where billions of tiny spins interact, is nearly impossible for classical computers. But in 2025, D-Wave's quantum annealer simulated these dynamics more efficiently than traditional supercomputers. This wasn't just a toy problem. It was a demonstration of quantum advantage in a real scientific challenge. By modeling materials more accurately, researchers can design better batteries, faster chips, or new types of electronics. While annealers are different from universal quantum machines, their unique ability to handle physics-heavy problems makes them valuable tools in both condensed matter research and future technology development. Number 8. Certified randomness with Quantinuum. Randomness sounds simple, but it underpins everything from encryption to secure finance. Until now, we had to trust random number generators rather than prove their unpredictability. In 2025, Quantinuum, working with JP Morgan and US Labs, demonstrated certified randomness on its H21 ion trap system. Using a 56-qubit setup, they produced numbers guaranteed by mathematics to be truly unpredictable. This is a world first. Instead of trusting chance, systems can now rely on proven randomness, making digital security stronger than ever. It's a step toward encryption protocols that are unbreakable, even as computing power grows. Number 7. Magic state distillation. For more than 2 decades, quantum scientists have agreed on one thing. Without magic state distillation, error-corrected quantum computers are impossible. The process takes noisy, unreliable states and converts them into one clean, high-quality state. In 2025, a company called Quera achieved this at scale for the first time. This breakthrough shows that the foundation of fault-tolerant computing is finally real, not just theory. It's like discovering the missing gear that allows an engine to run smoothly. With this step completed, researchers are closer to building machines that can carry out long, useful computations reliably. Number 6. False vacuum decay simulation. Some quantum experiments sound more like science fiction than engineering. In 2025, D-Wave's annealer simulated false vacuum decay, a concept in quantum field theory about how the universe might jump between energy states. It's a calculation classical supercomputers can't manage, but a quantum system could. This experiment wasn't about business applications or algorithms. It was about probing the laws of reality itself. By tackling problems at the frontier of physics, quantum machines are showing that they're not just industrial tools. They may also help us understand the very structure of the cosmos. Number 5. Google's Willow processor. Scaling quantum computers usually makes errors worse, but in 2025, Google's Willow processor flipped the script. With 105 superconducting qubits, Willow achieved below-threshold error correction, meaning error rates actually dropped as more qubits were added. This result marks a turning point. For years, skeptics doubted whether quantum could scale without collapsing under noise. Willow proved it can. If sustained, this discovery could open the door to practical fault-tolerant systems that can run long, complex algorithms. It's a rare moment where theory finally met reality, pushing the field closer to machines that deliver on their promise. Number 4. Fujitsu and Riken's 256-qubit machine. Japan made a bold entrance into the global quantum race in 2025. Fujitsu and Riken unveiled a 256-qubit superconducting computer, quadrupling their earlier 64-qubit system. It's now the most powerful quantum machine in Japan, with plans for 1,000 qubits by 2026. For years, the spotlight was on the United States and Europe. Now, Asia is stepping up as a heavyweight competitor. With more regions developing advanced systems, global competition accelerates progress for everyone. This breakthrough shows that leadership in quantum computing is no longer limited to a few nations. It's becoming truly worldwide. Number 3. Rigetti's Ankaa 3. Superconducting qubits have long been criticized as too noisy to compete. But in 2025, Rigetti's Ankaa 3 processor proved the doubters wrong. With 84 qubits, it achieved 99.5% 2-qubit gate fidelity, the highest ever on its platform. Fidelity measures how often a quantum operation succeeds, and 99.5% is closing in on the threshold needed for fault-tolerant computing. This leap shows superconducting systems are still advancing and remain strong contenders against trapped ions and neutral atoms. For industries eyeing optimization or machine learning, Ankaa 3 demonstrates that superconducting quantum hardware is very much alive. Number 2. UN declares 2025 the International Year of Quantum. Not all breakthroughs are technical. In 2025, the United Nations declared this year the International Year of Quantum Science and Technology, marking a century since quantum mechanics was born. This declaration matters because it shines a global spotlight on the field. Governments, universities, and industries are encouraged to invest and collaborate at new levels. Public awareness grows, funding expands, and more young scientists are drawn into the discipline. By making quantum a shared global priority, the UN has helped transform it from a specialized niche into a movement with worldwide momentum. Number 1. Microsoft's Majorana 1 chip. At the top of the list is Microsoft's Majorana 1 processor, unveiled in early 2025. It's the first chip designed around topological qubits, which are expected to be far more stable because they're naturally shielded from many sources of error. Built from a material combining indium arsenide and aluminum, the prototype only runs a few qubits today. But the architecture is meant to scale into millions, with far less overhead for error correction. Experts are still debating whether Microsoft has conclusively proven true Majorana states. If validated, this could redefine the future of quantum computing entirely. From climate modeling to topological qubits, 2025 showed that quantum computing is moving from theory to real-world impact. These breakthroughs prove the race is global and the progress unstoppable. Which discovery excites you most? Drop a comment, hit like, and subscribe for more deep dives into future tech.